Oh, baby, do you know what it's worth? Chuckle Sandwich is a podcast on Earth. We got Tucker, Schlatt, and Ted. We're ready to sing and someday we'll be dead.
Ted, I can't do this right now. I'm drunk. I can't.
It's Schlatt. He's cute. And he's drinking the blue moon. He's got me smiling from dusk till noon. Yeah. Wow, you're looking cheery today, Schlatt. You're looking so cheery today.
I'm sinking back into a hole of alcoholism.
Oh, good. No, we always love that, and that's a consistent
because
on the pod.
This show makes me sad to do, and everything makes me sad. And
Schlatt, if it makes you feel better and it fills you with some warmth in your heart, I'll admit something to you right now that might fill you with joy.
Okay. Level with me, man. Let's get real.
This whole time, you may not have noticed, I'm wearing Invisalign. I started doing braces again.
You fucking nerd.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, you got a fucked up mouth. Yeah, let me look in that mouth. Yeah. Yeah, open wide for daddy.
But I'll tell you what, the moment that I got them on, I was like, damn, it's going to be a little bit hard to say my S's. You might start hearing it in my voice.
Yeah, I'm starting to hear it.
The more that I speak is that the S's are a little bit tough now. I don't know how to get them out without the fucking thing getting in the way. Irish wristwatch. Fuck.
You sound a little silly, dude.
I sound a little silly.
Do you want me to put on a lisp too, so that it makes you feel better, buddy?
Don't.
Welcome to Chuckle Sandwich.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Chuckle Sandwich. Fuck.
Nice. No, that sounded okay.
You know what it is? It's the S's and it's the ch sound.
Yep, I noticed
Chuckle
the ch.
Sandwich. And that...
Chuckle Sandwich.
It makes... Does it even count as a lisp as much as it is fucking hell? No, I'm thinking about it too much.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to pretend like I don't
you sound
have
like you have a speech impediment or of some kind.
I mean,
you do.
At this point, I think I do right now. There's also 1, 2, 3. There's 5. There's 5 fruit flies in my room right now. And they're all hanging out on the walls or the windows.
You're rotting, huh?
Out. I honestly doing a little bit of rotting lately.
Yeah. Sometimes it's fun to rot.
Yeah, and that's what the kids are into these days too. They love to rot.
Kids love rot. Kids love rot.
Yeah, you put a baby in a when I was a kid, my dad, he used to take me to the dump, and before they picked up our trash, and he put me down there. I was maybe like 2 or 3 years old, and I just started. Once I got the smell, once I got the pheromones, I was like, hey,
started
go into a pile of trash. I start eating the rot, dude. And that's the thing that sucks about California is that the LA rot, it's high in like nastiness, but like Massachusetts rot was just so much more. It was just better. It was more organic, because you're getting so many leaves from the fall in there and stuff. In LA, it's like condoms.
Yeah, it's gross. That's gross.
Honestly, it's just all condoms.
Shit.
Condoms and shit. Yeah.
Poopy. Caca.
Some might even say those are all the same thing, but in LA, they're distinct because. It depends on what they ate the day before. This is nasty. Let's go on. Welcome, everybody, to an episode of Chuckle Sandwich. Today, we're going to be returning to an age-old format that you guys have always liked.
Come on,
Can you guess
man.
what it is? We're going to do a little Dora the Explorer now. Shall I lead the Dora the Explorer exercise? You love doing that.
What?
Oh, you
rather!
Is everybody this? Would you rather? We have a Tucker Schlatt and Ted. Tucker is the game master. He's the master of the games. Look at him. He caught a big blue fish. We saw a fucking sunfish.
Yeah, we did the fishing episode.
We
and
did.
You're shining,
we
man.
did our own personal little fishing episode.
You're glowing.
Yeah.
I'm cooked.
Oh yeah, he's cooked.
You're
Yeah,
cooked.
days on the water.
You rotted a little bit out there.
Oh,
you did a little bit of
It
rotting.
was more of like a salt cure.
Salt rot.
Yeah.
Like a brine.
Dry. Yeah, a brine. I pickled.
I was out in Massachusetts for a wedding. That's a bad word to say with these in. Massachusetts.
I would never notice it if you stop.
I know, because I can
Yeah,
feel it.
stop pointing it out.
Well, because I
Stop
can
pointing
feel
it
We
it.
can't
I can
hear
feel-
it if you don't bring it up.
Okay.
It's a confidence thing, man.
You're right.
You're not confident
You're
in
not-
the way you sound.
You're right. I need to pretend like everything is going as it should. All right. So I came out there from. Oh, well, don't laugh. Don't laugh if you can't hear it. Schlatt. So I was out in Massachusetts for a wedding. Tucker was also in the area, and I was like, I need some Tucker time. I need some Tucker time. He was like, listen, the only way that you're gonna get me is if you wake up at 5 a.m, drive a half an hour to where I am, so that we can go out on the water and go fishing. Mind you, I'm still on California time, so I couldn't fall asleep until like fucking 1 or 2 or something. So I got like 2-3 hours of sleep, and I'm driving over there. It's nighttime. I get there. Tucker's just like, oh, hello, ready to fish? But it was fun, dude. It was fun. Tucker caught some fish. It was a nice time. No. I almost said yeah. I almost just lied.
You knew I wouldn't let that slide.
I was close. I got good at casting.
Okay.
I got some bites.
We had to do a little crash course.
But I think I got it faster than a lot of people would.
Yeah, okay.
Give me something here, asshole. Give me something.
Ted did great. He was a pleasure to have on board.
There we go.
He was a great co-pilot, co-captain, and I would take him again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe
I had
next
visions
year.
of maybe becoming a pirate as we were driving fast.
Yeah, he was
Kinda kick over my
really
bod.
he was like basically role playing being a Somali pirate.
So listen.
I love doing that.
So listen,
I love doing that.
I was like, we were going really fast, and I was like, oh, I could really board a ship right now. Like, I could really be like, I'm the captain now, you know?
Could really do a hostile takeover of one of these vessels.
So I just
you know?
started kind of screaming, like, I'm going to become a Somali pirate. I'm going to do it.
True.
I'm going to say something,
It was
Ted.
freeing.
And this might upset you, but if someone came onto my boat saying, I'm the captain now, with a silly little lisp like that, I would not be able to take them seriously.
Okay, listen, I'm going to train while I still have this on.
What? You're commandeering this vessel?
I don't have that.
Sorry, guys. Sorry to all the lispers out
I
there.
don't have that sort of lisp. I'm commandeering this vessel. Yeah, you're right. I did.
We're not shitting on Ted.
Yeah.
That's how.
No, I honestly, the lisp, that's free game. We'll get it all out on this episode.
We'll get it out.
Yeah.
We'll get it all out on this episode. Once I get used to speaking with this in, it'll start to go away. So honestly, I'll probably progress the most when I'm on the podcast.
That's good, though.
be
I
fair.
never thought you had problems with your teeth. I never looked at you and said, like, that
So-
boy needs Invisalign.
What I had going on, they were very convincing at the dentist. They were like, you got a crossbite going on, and you know, it's just, you're wearing away your teeth at night, you're grinding and stuff. You need to realign this stuff. And I was like, yeah dude. No, yeah, that seems pretty serious. Yeah, no, yeah.
Ted is an easy sell. Salesman's wet dream right there.
I mean, when it comes to my teeth, like, I don't want to be like an old man. Honestly, I don't want to be like a 40-year-old man and have like teeth grinded down to little nubs. I don't
You think
wanna
your
look
teeth
like
are going to be nubs in 10 years?
14 years, you mean, Mr.
Close
Math?
enough, dude. You round that. That's
Close.
10.
Yeah, that's rounding
Close
down.
to 15, babe. Closer to 15. Let's get accurate here. No, yeah, but you know, I turned 40 years. I look like a peasant. I look like a medieval peasant, and I'm like a warlock.
Yeah. There was a dentist's office that got in trouble big time many, many years ago for removing entire mouths of teeth from children. They were like, yeah, that one needs to go. Yeah, that one needs to go. these 4 need to go. And then they just started ripping out all the teeth off the little kids.
Really?
Yep.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, true story. These kids were walking around all
Where's
gummy.
The story? You got this story for us, Tucker?
All gummo. Look it up. Dentist steals little kids' tiny teeth.
Yeah.
3-year-old boy, Wichita. Wrongful death. Oh, Ted, you're going to get fucked up.
Oh, crap.
Dude.
Well, no.
They're going to kill you, motherfucker.
No, it was an anesthesia thing.
We can move on.
Reddit says dentistry is in general is a scam, but you just look up the story, Tucker. This is your job.
I did.
Producer.
I verbatimed it.
Wait, you just said you put into Google dentist steals little kids' tiny teeth.
Yeah, that's what Schlatt said. Schlatt said, put in dentist steals little kids' tiny teeth.
I think that the tiny teeth is what threw it off because you just found it after getting rid of that.
From Insurance Business Mag.
Wow. The barbaric dentist received millions in government benefits for extracting the unnecessary teeth, prompting a criminal investigation and several lawsuits.
Didn't have to take them, but yet they did.
He was 78, dude. This was a passion project for this guy.
Yeah, seriously.
See, that's the thing. It's like, I feel like if you're in a trade where people have no idea about any of it, you can just pretend that like, oh, you're grinding at night and I know this, so we need to put you on Invisalign, and that's how they get you.
Well,
what if you weren't grinding, Ted?
I mean, they showed me where I can see where the crossbite is, and I didn't wear my retainer for the last 10 years, so,
Oh, it's like that power balance bracelet presentation, They're like, hold your arms out and try and balance on one foot, and then they fucking push you over, and you're not expecting it.
Yeah.
So you fall over, and then they put the fucking little silicone bracelet on, and they're like, let's do it again. And then you're expecting to be pushed, so subconsciously you adjust your body weight when they push you, and then, oh, it's the fucking bracelet. No, it's bullshit. It's snake oil. You got scammed, bitch.
Whoa. Yeah.
Yeah, you got scammed.
I guess
you got scammed.
But I mean, I'm gonna keep wearing it.
You know what's funny is Emma and I actually talked about this on the way home today in the car ride.
About how I probably got scammed?
Yeah.
Dude, I mean...
LA, it's a bunch of scammers.
Yeah, body image, it's a big industry out there.
Okay. They're profiting
this
off
is how
of,
it starts.
Off of
Next time you be getting Botox next year.
Yeah.
They're going to convince you that you're ugly. Look at Ted. Look at his jawline. He's chiseled. Ted's like, oh, dude, I'm obese. Oh, I'm so fat. He looks fucking hot. He looks like the filter.
Oh, I'm grinding at night.
He's literally human perfection, and they've convinced him he needs all this work.
Oh,
yeah, that's nice.
See,
that's
we're turning it on. We're turning it on.
Yeah, seriously, geez. I was thinking about recently I was thinking about what if I changed my hair?
No.
What if I made a
no?
Ted, you have
I've been
amazing
rocking
hair.
this for so many years. What if I
Ted,
grew it out?
It fits you. Do not grow it out, and do not even think about a fucking mullet. If you look like one of those Curtis Connor motherfuckers, it's going to become the biggest joke in the industry. That if you want to be a commentary channel, you got to fucking look like a.
That is just so crazy coming out of your mouth. You have mutton chops and a mustache. Didn't you wear a man bun for like 7 months? Didn't you wear a man bun, Jason Momoa? Don't you mog at me. Don't mog.
Shut up, dude.
Mog.
Shut up, dude. Shut up. I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of my hair
There
ever,
it is.
dude.
Look at that. There's little Miss Flintstone.
I have never once said that I think my hair looks good. I have never been proud of it. Okay?
You gotta put a little bone through that.
Your hair frequently looks really good.
Yours has changed more than mine. Yours has changed
I went through a bunch of phases. I did the headband for a while I was trying to do the man bun, and then the man bun I didn't like.
Yeah.
And I chopped it off, and then I tried again, and then it just didn't work. But I felt like I had to commit to it for a while.
Right.
Yeah, that and that I think are my best.
Yeah,
when my hair's a little long, I think it's good. But once it starts, needing a headband or something, I think that's when it falls a little flat. Also, it loves growing down my neck.
That's how all hair works. Feels.
I know, but it's like real bad.
That's
for
when
me.
you know that you need a haircut. Is when it's. I call it monkey hair.
By the time my hair is like the perfect length up top.
You get the monkey hairs.
I get the monkey hair, and I'm like, I can't do this myself. I'm scared to.
Well, you could always just go to the. I mean, it's not like when you walk into the hairdresser that you're committed to doing everything. You could just be like, clean this up a little bit. Oh, but that's so
silly. Clean this up a little. Please clean the 2 inches of little fuzz that I got. Let me pay you $40 fucking to do that. My barber's going to talk about how fucking illegal immigrants are ruining the country to me again. And I have to
Dude, that's so true. I care. They really do. My barber's doing the same thing.
Riddle me this. If you go in there and do that, it's kind of like you're in like the 20s and you're like one of those motherfuckers just going there to get a shave. You know? It's just like grooming or something, dude.
Yeah.
Grooming.
Yeah.
And you just go in there, guy's cleaning up, and he's like, they're eating cats, dude. They're eating the pets.
They really are eating the pets. There. I've seen it.
I saw it. I saw a man carrying a dog down the road. It's fucked. It's fucked.
Oh, God.
Looked like it was hungry, too. I've never gotten the beard professionally treated. I might. Maybe that's a good excuse to. Maybe that's a good excuse to.
Do you use any of the beard oils or anything on it? Because
no,
I don't really know how those are used. If you were
snake oil, it's snake oil, dude. I don't.
No, beard oil.
No, but see, mine is better than his.
Yeah, yours is way better. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, you got a strong set of mutton chops going on there. Oh yeah.
Oh, yours are friendly.
Yeah, yours
could try to get to bushy though.
They get kind of gross. They don't fill out right. They get kind of fat over here, but not enough to compensate for. Yeah,
they get a little Amish.
Yeah, they do. They do get Amish. Oh wow.
Yeah, that's not a good look for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's not a good look for him either.
What the fuck?
Audio listeners love you to death.
Mask. That's a realistic mask.
No, that's a real
not
boy.
a real person.
That's a Gollum human hybrid.
Holy
with
fuck,
chops.
Dude, that's terrifying.
Yeah, audio listeners love you to death. Gollum human hybrid with chops, and he looks
and
like
no other hair.
Wow. And he looks like he kind of looks like he got caught doing something. He looks like he looks like he got caught like drinking like breast milk or something like so.
Dude, my buddy drinks breast milk. Take it easy.
All right, Chucklers, this episode of Chuckle Sandwich, once again, is sponsored by our friends at Shopify.
Chucklers, when you think about products that are selling through the roof, like the Schlacks or the Schlanket, sure, you think about a great product, a cool brand, and brilliant marketing.
But an often overlooked secret is actually the businesses behind the business making selling simple.
And for millions of businesses, that business is Shopify.
Nobody does selling better than Shopify, Chucklers.
Shopify is the home of the #1 checkout on the planet.
And the not-so-secret ingredient, Shop Pay, which boosts conversions up to 50%.
Meaning way less customers leave their carts abandoned and way more sales going cha-ching, baby.
So if you're ever growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling, on the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between.
So, folks, the secret is out. The businesses that want to grow with Shopify.
Chucklers, whenever I sell merch on TED.store, which you can go to and sign up for the newsletter, check it out, we use Shopify for our back end.
Do they make it easy for you, Ted?
Oh, yeah. It makes it super easy. I can see all the information I need to know about the sales and everything. It's very user-friendly. I enjoy it a lot.
You heard it here first. You can upgrade your business and get the same checkout that we use.
Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/chuckle, all lowercase.
Go to shopify.com/chuckle to upgrade your selling today.
Shopify.com/chuckle.
One of my buddies drinks breast milk.
Why?
You got to tell me about that. You got to.
So my buddy from the Marine Corps, you know him, Ted. You know the one.
I had no doubt in my mind that this was someone that you knew from the Marine Corps. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, you open every barracks room's got a little mini fridge in it. You open that thing up. He's got breast milk bags. He's not married at the time.
Where's he getting this from?
Wait. Who's his dealer?
I don't know. He's getting in Vegas.
Wow.
He's getting Vegas breast milk, and he's coming back.
He's trading like stolen ammo from the Marine Corps for breast milk. And he was like, dude, the gains are unbelievable. Yeah, he was drinking it out in the hot sun.
Oh, yeah.
It was nasty.
Crazy.
Yeah, he's a wild one.
It's all curdled and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
Fuck yeah.
I can just imagine him going in like the dark area, the dark sector of Las Vegas. He meets somebody in a trench coat, and he's like, "You got my milk?" He's like,
it's probably some desert rat woman smoking a cigarette. Probably pulls it out of her bra and fucking hands it to him.
Yeah.
It's definitely some dirty shit.
And he's still doing that? How much money? Okay.
Well, now he's married, so he's probably getting it in-house now.
It's true.
Damn, this dude, he's like fucking Homelander. What the hell? That's crazy.
Yeah,
How much does breast milk cost?
That's a good question. I never inquired.
Yeah, that's gonna be expensive.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to the
Gotta
baby.
be expensive. It's organic. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to.
It's got to outweigh the cost of formula, doesn't it?
Yeah, no. You know that when he's getting that breast milk, he's actively prioritizing himself over
a baby,
an infant, because like that's a limited supply of breast milk that a woman can produce. Like they do it for a period when they have a kid. So he's
that's a good point, dude.
That's like a roundabout way of him, like a little baby's got a little cup in his hand, and he's going up and he's like, "It's for the gains, man. For the gains."
That's like, dude. That's like having a little blood boy. You're taking his blood. You're taking all the vitals, everything you need. That's some blood boy shit.
Yeah, I remember somebody the other day was like, it was like, I forget the context of it, but it was like, oh, but he's got to be a good person. He's a Marine. And I was like, whoa, that's a crazy step in logic to take, because I assure you it is not true. I would say about 90% of the Marines
delinquents, dude,
bags of shit and
delinquents
bags of milk.
They will die for you, but they might also rob you. Or, just being a drunk and getting a DUI accident.
They'll die for you because of the commercial. Because of the commercial with the dragon and the fire sword. They're not dying because it's like, I have to protect the citizens of this nation so the American way can live on. It's more like, dude, it'd be so fucking cool if I like shot some guy in the Middle East. Like if I got in a fire, it might be just like Call of Duty or that commercial with the fire sword. That's where they're thinking.
And they do induct. If you show up not thinking that way, by the end of boot camp, you're thinking that way. Because they're like, if you showed up for any other reason other than to kill people, get out. You are here to kill people.
Is that what they say to you?
They say that?
Oh, yeah.
They say that?
Yeah.
Whoa.
They say all sorts of stuff. Everyone will yell kill at boot camp. Like, they'll be like, Platoon 2006, which is like, and then everyone will be like, kill. And then, like, it'll be like the callback, the cadence. You're just saying that all day,
They're
every
just
day.
having you yell kill.
Yes.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Is that what they did? Did they do that with the bayonets? They're stabbing them and
yelling,
like,
kill. And then you run to the next one. And like you're doing it like sweeping the floor. They're making you scream while you're sweeping the floor. Man. No, they hammer that in.
That's psychotic. That's psychotic.
So by the end, you're like, God, I really hope I get to kill somebody.
Holy fuck.
I mean, to be fair, I definitely believe what Tucker's saying too about the indoctrination, because like for the first like 2 years of Tucker in the Marine Corps, it was like his brain was like broken.
Oh, I wanted to kill. And then all of a sudden you hit something and you're like, wait, I'm not going to kill anybody. This is it.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting in California. And then it all starts, the illusion just breaks.
Oh,
and you're like, get me out of here. This place is a fucking scam.
Yeah.
And now Tucker's woke.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's pretty woke.
Totally went woke.
But what were we talking about? We're doing a game.
We're talking about Would You Rather.
Yeah,
we were doing a Would You Rather episode. Yeah.
And Tucker, we sent him out on the internet, as I always say. I think we sent them on the internet. Where'd you go to get these?
Some of them I got on the internet. Some I got from our lovely friend Sid.
I wonder if does this get harder for you every time you do this because you have to make sure that you don't bring us ones we've already done? Because I wouldn't remember.
So the first time we ever did it, I was like scouring the internet, and then I was and then the next 3 I probably did. I just made them up. I was like, wait, I can make these up. Like they'll never know if I made these up. It kind of feels
like you cheated on your homework a little bit. Like,
but they were good.
Why am I a little mad about that?
I don't know.
Wait. I'm gonna
Tucker, would you rather get this fucking disgusting face off the screen,
Tucker
please?
Still got that up on the screen.
Or would you rather leave it up for me to gag at for another 10 minutes?
I thought you were talking about
Jesus
me.
Christ.
I thought you were talking about me. I was like, wow,
dude, no, you're glowing right now.
I am
great.
Tucker still had the Marine on the screen audio list.
I got that rack. Look at the sunglass stand right here.
Oh, wow. That's intense. Tucker gave me a pair of sunglasses, and I put them right over these glasses. I was wearing them on top. I probably look ridiculous.
Fuck yeah.
Blue lenses.
Trouble.
All right. So what's the first one, Tucker?
Would you rather live the rest of your life with a Neuralink chip that gave out more and more intrusive advertisements as time goes on, or never use any technology invented after 100 CE until you die?
100 CE?
Common era.
What the fuck did they even have then?
Bronze.
Wheel?
They had the pyramids. That's for sure.
They did have the pyramids.
They had Jesus Christ, the holy book.
They had that.
They had baths.
Bath houses.
They have houses.
They had houses.
100
I'll take the ads. Probably.
True content, man.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be able to. There's a case to be made. I mean, I always find myself enjoying life more when I'm unplugged.
Yeah.
When I can just like go out on my beautiful patio and make a fire and just look at, the deer and the turkey and all that.
Yeah.
But, I don't think I could last doing that for very long. Seeing everyone else have fun with their Neuralinks.
Yeah. Is it like we stay in the same era and we just all of a sudden like we can't drive a car?
We do have to decide that right now. Are you going back or are you here, but you're just like that guy with a stone wheelbarrow?
So the fact that Tucker's inventing a rule right now is a very clear indication this is a self-written one right here.
No, it's not. Swear to God. No,
really?
No, this is not.
Well, you don't need to swear.
Yeah, you're right.
Don't
no, I just promise. I'll make a royal promise. I didn't make this one up.
Oh, a royal promise.
Yeah.
Wow. I think that
Royal
gets Tucker a silver little, whatever the fuck that was.
Emma, I just got a
Tucker.
silver chuckle.
Yeah, a little silver
yeah.
chuckle. Yeah. Because a royal promise, that's a nice one, dude.
Yeah, no, I was. It's
a good promise.
I imagine that's
serious.
like a gold crested. However a promise looks, if you were to turn that into a real,
It'd be like a
object.
Golden glowing kind of orbular, little thing.
Orbular. Yeah,
You like that?
a little globule.
Yeah.
It's like when Hillary spit into that cup.
Wow.
What?
I would honestly, you'd have to join some kind of community. If it was current times, you'd have to go up into the mountains and live with some commies, and it might not even be that fun. Like you might have a more fulfilled life when everyone is doing that. Maybe I'd rather go back in time at that point.
You'd have to have a lot of kids.
You would, but that's what humans were made for, dude.
Because you wouldn't have penicillin. You wouldn't be able to go to the hospital.
They had hospitals back then. Of course they did.
100 CE.
Yeah.
It might not have been effective.
They had witch doctors. They had dudes wearing the bird masks.
Hey, they just didn't play by the rules back then. Okay, doesn't mean they weren't effective.
The bird mask is like 1,400 years later.
Oh,
yeah,
well, in that case, I mean, if 100 CE, I mean, we're talking the top of the technology. I mean, I'm sure that there's something in. I'm sure they had something pretty good in Saudi Arabia or something like that.
You live in the Fertile Crescent. Can you imagine living in the Fertile Crescent back then?
What's the Fertile Crescent? That sounds fun.
What?
You're the history buff.
You ever heard of ancient Mesopotamia?
Well, yeah, I've heard about it, but I've never heard the phrase
Fertile Crescent, bitch. Fertile Crescent.
I haven't, really.
It's this region of human civilization in the Middle East.
Oh, this was like when the Nile
The Euphrates and the
This was
Tigris.
when the Nile was like really, really green back in the day before it, because everything's getting more desert as time goes on.
It was fertile back then, yeah.
Because it was closer to the end of the Ice Age. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Well, this is also where human civilization like first became like civilization.
Right.
This is the birth.
Yeah.
This, Iraq, Israel.
Yeah, that's
those
where they
kind of
invented
places.
algebra. They had some pretty cool stuff. I mean, this stuff comes up on my For You page on TikTok with the
It's Mesopotamia
sound. The spooky sounds. It's like, ooh, look,
Ted, whenever you make noises into your microphone that aren't human speech, it always
pretend
just
like
cuts
you
you
heard
off.
it.
It always just
Pretend
cuts.
like
Well, I
you
don't
heard
know
it
what
and
it
you knew
was.
exactly
What did you
I was
say?
talking about.
Okay, you said with the noises that go. Ooh.
Honestly, that was pretty fucking
like that?
close.
Was it like that?
That was pretty close.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, like the spooky TikToks when it does that little wavering noise. Yeah, and it's like, the. This episode is also sponsored by Turtle Beach.
Ted, it's no secret that I like nice things.
You're a fancy boy. You like fancy things.
And the one thing I'm picky about is gaming accessories.
Indeed, Schlatt. There's nothing worse than playing DayZ all day with a bad mouse or, God forbid, an uncomfortable headset. What the heck?
I don't know. But that's where Turtle Beach comes in, the #1 brand in gaming headsets and accessories.
That's right. Turtle Beach headsets are so freaking comfortable, you'll feel like you're wearing a marshmallow cloud pillow thing on your head. You understand?
I understand. And their new Gen 3 Stealth 600 headset picks up so much crystal clear sound, it's basically cheating.
It's immoral.
And Turtle Beach has Stealth 600 models for PlayStation, PC, and Xbox, including cross-compatibility and Bluetooth. So one headset for all your systems.
They don't just have amazing headsets. They have every gaming accessory you could ever want, and they're all high quality at prices that don't break the bank. They don't do it.
Ted, back in my sweat days on Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, and Black Ops 2, I was rocking that Turtle Beach. I was. I felt like I was at the top of my game with that freaking thing.
Surely.
You can get the ultimate immersive gaming experience with Turtle Beach today. For a limited time only, head to turtlebeach.com and use code CHUCKLE for 10% off your entire order, baby.
That's 10% off your order at turtlebeach.com with promo code CHUCKLE. Chucklers, this episode is also sponsored by Huel, the world's #1 complete nutrition brand. Sometimes when I'm on my way to play basketball with my buddy Hassan, I don't know if you know this, but I'm actually friends with Hassan and I play basketball with him. Anyway, when I'm going to play basketball, I always wish I had a delicious, nutritious meal that could be ready in seconds. Thankfully, Huel has me covered. With over 400 million meals sold worldwide, that's a lot of meals, Chucklers, Huel is trusted by millions of people looking to fuel their days with convenient, complete nutrition. Huel is perfectly balanced, designed by experts to provide all of the nutrients your body needs for a meal. Huel takes the guesswork out of healthy eating. With no prep and no cooking, say goodbye to getting hangry and unsatisfying snacks. Just grab a Huel instead. And they taste super good. Huel shakes actually taste like a milkshake and they come in chocolate or vanilla, plus they're low sugar. Chucklers, if you're looking for quick and easy meals that are delicious and nutritious, I recommend checking out Huel. Right now, Huel is offering our listeners 15% off with the code CHUCKLE at Huel.com. That's 15% off with the code CHUCKLE at Huel.com. Code CHUCKLE at HUEL.com. Unlock a healthier, easier way to eat with Huel. Nutritionally complete meals in minutes so you can focus on what really matters. Thanks for listening to the sponsors, Chucklers, and let's get back to the episode.
I want to live back in time. I
think I do too.
I feel like they had it figured out in a way back then where you were able to live a somewhat fulfilled short life,
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's all I want to do in here, like I'm at the back end of the career, I'm just trying to build up the nest egg. Then I ball out for like 5 years and then that's it.
Yeah, you're going to die at 30? Is that what you're saying? I agree with you, Schlatt, with the 100 CE, because, as long as I get a society that bathes, as long as it's, as long as it's not like whatever they were doing over in England, they were definitely not bathing at 100 CE.
No. Oh, bathes.
Yeah, bathe.
I thought you said bakes, but it's that silly little
I would
Invisalign
love some
you
bacon
got.
too. I'd love some fresh clay oven bread. Come on,
they
dude.
probably the biggest delicacy back then was probably like crackers.
No,
Hey,
dude, they had
crackers.
good food back then.
No, they didn't. Let's
100
not
C, we got some time.
not pretend like 100C had anything like the BOA flight.
Well, I mean,
okay?
at that point,
Oh, the BOA flight.
Kagoshima.
Oh.
well, Schlatt, at that point, 100C, what? You've had agriculture for like 8,100 years, right? Like, when did agriculture get invented?
I don't fucking know. Maybe they had. Maybe I'd be in like Japan. Big weeb moment. Maybe you'd have to live somewhere like Japan
around
where you get
10,000.
some rice and some fresh fish, a formula that has not changed ever. You know?
I was actually right on it, Tucker.
You were. That cancels out the Fertile Crescent blunder. So you're neutral now.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
So
Okay.
let's get a +1 in there, and we'll call it a good day.
All right.
Let me live in a 100 CE Japan. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Is that allowed? I don't know if.
Why is that not allowed? What?
I think it'd have to be New York.
Why?
Because
are we
you live
getting
in New York.
transported there, or are we? Like,
If there's nothing in New York. There's nothing in New York in 100C. There's Iroquois in longhouses. You think I'd belong there either?
Well, we gotta define the rules. You get to, I don't know if you get to
Are
pick
we-
the.
Well, my people were not in New York.
Your
at the
people
time.
were certainly not in Japan,
Okay, it's the same shit though.
but you live in New York.
He's right.
So
He's right.
I'm still a fish out of water in 100.
Okay. So are we? What are we
We
doing?
gotta
here?
define this.
Are we?
This is we've been doing this topic for 10 minutes. We're gonna get through
we
two
haven't
would you
figured out
rather's.
what the fucking rules are. Okay. Are we getting a class loadout? 100C class loadout in present day.
The fuck?
What? Yeah. What,
Or
Yeah, we got one man army. That's what that means. We get to change classes.
class loadout,
Noob
100C, you can't change
Scavenger
your
from
class.
us.
It's all
Grenadier.
you got, dude. Or are we getting transported there? And then the other one is just, okay, Elon Musk is like advertising the fact that he wants to fucking impregnate Taylor Swift. And
here's the rule: if you go to 100 CE, you're gonna be teleported with skills and a full loadout to the most culturally relevant position to your roots at the most equivalent socioeconomic status.
So I'm in Germany.
You'll be a wealthier German in 100 CE.
Yes.
Okay.
You probably know how to read.
I could do it. I'm probably inbred.
Okay. Where's Ireland and Scotland? Were there people there in 100C?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Roman Empire.
They've been
Sure.
doing that shit for a
Yeah,
while.
Roman
sure?
Empire. Yeah.
Yeah, they've been doing that shit for a while.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how they got so white. They were up there for a long time.
Damn. So
Yeah.
where did the Scottish people come from?
Well, like originally everyone came from Africa, or
Okay,
so they
yeah.
say.
Fertile Crescent.
That's
So it
clear-
all
not really
goes
what I'm
back to the
asking.
Fertile Crescent, dude. It all goes back to the Fertile Crescent. That's the start of everything.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, I don't want ads in my eyeballs. I don't know. I've seen enough Black Mirror to not want that. 100C, lock it in.
All right.
Yeah, 100C. Yeah.
We're going back. We're going back. We're going back, folks.
And anyone who's like, oh, no, that's bullshit. I want my ads. Dude, just step outside for a second. Take a deep breath at like 7 in the morning. Listen to the birds. Connect with nature a little bit. And then get back to me.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm definitely, if I'm going to try to get rich enough so I also have a property out on the East Coast, because whenever I get out there during any season
Yeah.
besides winter, it's like
That's funny.
there's so many more nature noises here that like I just miss, you know, like hearing
waves crashing.
crickets and stuff or just birds chirping. It's just like you just don't hear that in Los Angeles.
The morning doves. Oh, my God.
You hear a little bit in
Morning
Northern
doves.
California, but I don't fucking live there. So,
Yeah.
yeah. All right. What's the next one, Tucker?
Would you rather eat a wet loaf of bread or drink a pint of whipped fish?
Wet loaf of bread.
Wet loaf of bread. That,
All right.
wow. So
That was the easiest
now
one
I need
ever.
to reveal. Was that a Tucker made one?
No, I found this online.
That's silly.
I was
That's
ready
a
for
really
Tucker to
silly
have,
question.
Like, some sort of traumatic experience with
Wet bread.
loaves of bread.
Okay, let me tell you something. This might be an East Coast experience once again. But the best type of sandwich is one that's been sitting in a cooler for like 3-4 hours. You made it in the morning. You're on the beach or you're on the boat or something. The family's all out. And you take the sandwich out of the Ziploc bag. It's a little wet. And the bread, you start chewing it. It sticks to the roof of that mouth. And you're like, wow, I'm really, really fulfilled right now. This is a
You're
delicious sandwich.
confusing wet and moist.
So you were really painting a beautiful nostalgic picture there, but the whole time I just could not agree with you in any shape or form.
Why?
If I got a peanut butter and jelly sandwich that I pull out of my lunch bag and it's been in there a little too long and it's just looking like it's coming out, it's going, Daisy, Daisy. And I'm looking at that, I'm like, this is not what I remember I would have grew up
Dude,
with.
you can't make a PB&J and make it and get that wet. I'm telling you, need some meat in there. You need some fresh mutts. You need some.
I don't know, dude. I just
don't
feel like
agree
that's
with
not-
like who takes a PB&J out on the water. Just saying.
a soggy sandwich, like it's like you want a fresh sandwich. Like if I can get the freshest I can get, this is my favorite sandwich would be a BLT, okay? But the bread is toasted.
Sourdough.
Okay.
Sourdough.
Sourdough's good. I'll give you that. I'll
Buttered
give you
with
that.
mayo on it. Crunch to that. Gotta have some structure. What you're purporting here is structureless anarchy.
It's more of the surrounding vibes, you know, because that sandwich is only making an appearance
Well, then
when you're
say that.
around
Don't try
family,
to
when you're
turn
around
it
the
into-
loved ones. I'm telling you, it's a good experience when that sandwich is sticking to the roof of your mouth.
But you're relying on the environmental stimuli
I'm not lying.
to create propaganda for prison.
I don't lie.
You know, and be
You
that-
sound funny. You sound funny.
That's okay. That's true. That's true. So maybe you don't lie. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right about that.
Hey, regardless, I'm not drinking fucking blended up fish. That's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. We're talking though. If we're talking the wet bread, we're talking. You take a loaf of bread and you dunk that in a bowl of ice water until it's fully soaked.
What I do at that point is I would ball it up with my fists. I'd get a nice dense piece and I'd kind of suck on it.
Yeah, I would
bit,
like
you know?
slurp it up like spago.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah.
Spagoat?
Yeah.
What's a spagoat?
Like a
is that singular?
spaguto. You know? Yeah.
I mean, I know you're trying to be more vaguely Italian, but
on,
is that a word
spaguto,
that they
babe.
use? Spaguto?
Spaguto, babe.
Spaguto. Okay.
Yeah, I think we're going with the wet. I think we
Wet
decided this a
bread,
long time
100%.
ago, but we're going with the
100%,
wet bread route.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather be magical but live on Earth, or live in a magical land but be normal?
Oh, magical but live on Earth, dude. Are you kidding me? Would you rather be extraordinary or ostracized? That's essentially the question that you're asking me there.
That's true. Yeah, Tucker,
Unless
this is another
like,
weak
the only
one.
person
This is
that's
another
going to be
weak one.
like, I want to be normal is some motherfucker who's like, I'm going to bring guns and I'm going to fuck an elf girl. Like, that's all they're thinking at that time.
Fucking elf girl. Go on.
Yeah, like humans, but with pointy ears. And like maybe smarter. That's sort of my understanding of elves in general.
No. Check this out. Let's say the magical land is like Earth, but there's like magic shit. Like, so you're just fishing, all of a sudden there's like a mermaid. Like, you're still you, but like there's mermaids.
Then I'm turning to you and I'm like, get the net! Get the net!
I'm fucking that thing. No, it would have that'd be a weird fishy experience to fuck a mermaid. I don't think I'd like that.
Yeah, it'd be fishy no matter how you split it.
Yeah. Which begs the question, what the fuck were those guys doing when the sirens were calling out to them? Like, did they think they had a chance? Nah. Delusional boys.
Delusional.
Okay, well, that would be kind of cool to show up in like a magical land with a gun. But it doesn't seem like I get a gun in this scenario.
And give you a wand.
Yeah, but imagine a wizard's like, I'm going to do a spell on you. And I come and I shoot him with a Glock.
That's why it takes place in England.
Yeah?
Oh, gunless.
Yeah, gunless.
Gunless society, yeah. Then you just stab them with the little dagger or a shiv.
Oh, you stabbed me, you bloody...
Empty his pantaloons!
You bloody pantaloon. Oh, I need to go to the salon and complain.
Here's Here's the next one.
Yeah. Dude, but imagine, like, you're in the real world and you wake up and you're like, fucking hell, fireball? No problem. Turn poo into gold. Thank you, golden turd. Like,
you're forgetting something, Ted. They lock you up.
Yeah.
They lock you up and they throw away the key. Magic proof cage you're in. You're in a magic proof cage. They got you in some Faraday cage where your magic don't do shit. And they're gonna study you all day.
You know, Faraday cage is a good point. If they got the Faraday cage, I mean, I'm fucked. Yeah.
Yeah, you're fucked. They're gonna find you real quick. Doesn't matter how magical you are. They get you in that cage eventually. Then your life's over.
So basically, like the movie Jumper, but I'm a wizard.
I don't know what Jumper is.
Look it up. Look it up. Look it up. Jumper, dude. I love this movie. This movie was awesome when I was a kid. This movie was a
little caveat.
Fantastical, amazing thing. So the movie Jumper, it's about a guy who he was born with the ability to teleport to anywhere on planet Earth. So like the way that he like lives his life is he'll like go and case a bank and see where they open up the vault. And as long as he's seen a thing, then he can teleport to that spot. So he's got like a bunch of like photos and stuff in his apartment and stuff. So he's got like places that he can teleport to. Samuel L. Jackson, I think, is in this movie. Maybe I'm going crazy. Is Samuel L. Jackson in this movie?
Yes. He plays Roland Cox.
Yeah, he's the bad guy. He's the guy that shows up and starts tasing him because everybody knows when you're a guy that's a jumper, if you're getting tased, it's really hard to concentrate.
Oh, it's Hayden Christensen. It's Anakin from the
Anakin
first.
Skywalker. Yeah. This was like his other movie before.
That's probably why it has a 15%.
Wait, what?
15%
Okay, well,
Rotten
click on it.
Tomatoes.
Which was that, audience or critics?
That was critics, but audience gave it a 44, which is
Yeah, Ted, people did not like this movie.
No.
People did not like this movie.
Well, that's why he said, "Oh, I love this movie as a kid." He gave it that little, asterisk.
Well, because the concept is so good, like that power. Like I was a kid, I was like, "Oh my fucking god! I wish I was born with that. That'd be so sick. I go wherever I want." You know?
Yeah.
If I saw
But then they just put you in a box. They start tasing you.
I could teleport there, you know?
Yeah. It would be cool, but once again, they catch you.
Yeah,
fun time's over, but
admin
fun
banned.
time's over.
Yeah.
All right, next one.
Would you rather fight your entire kindergarten class as their 5-year-old selves or all 4 of your grandparents when they were in their peak physical condition?
I am going to turn my entire kindergarten class into a pile of bloody pulp.
Yeah. I would have to do that too. I wouldn't want to beat up old grandma.
Well, she'd be in her peak physical condition.
Or grandpa. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know when the last time you saw a 5-year-old was, Tucker, but they're not passing like 4 feet tall. Those motherfuckers
and you've got some reach.
You
do have some reach.
Is instantly connecting with that one part. When you're a kid, they say, "Oh, you hit that part of the nose, and it sends a bone up into your brain." And I'm doing that with my knees to these children.
And hey, you only need one good kick. All you need is one good kick on each one. One well-timed kick, and then they're done.
And I'm like a metronome in there. I'm going around, and it's just, I'm getting. It's just all hit markers. It's all hit markers, babe.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I mean, you don't want to fight what chance do you stand against 2 peak performance guys?
Yeah.
It's one on 2. I mean, you could kill the women easily, but
that's like, hey, do you want to fight 2 soldiers in World War II? I fucked that up.
Yeah. World War II.
World. Yeah. That wasn't even related to the Invisalign.
I saw an image. I saw a progress photo of like men over the years because world testosterone is like going down. And soon every guy a couple generations from now is going to be a super hot fuckable twink. So we're talking like generations before they were all ripped probably, you know?
Is this like a scientific study you saw, or like?
No, it's true. That is a scientific study. Testosterone.
It also might have been porn.
What's up?
It also might have been porn.
Oh,
or some mixture of the two.
That's documentary in a way.
Yeah, it's like, weak men create bad times create strong men.
Yeah.
Strong men. We're like,
I think I heard
suing
Tucker
the weak
say that
men.
last week.
Yeah.
Live and die by
yeah.
it, baby.
Yeah, no, I think so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm taking my chance with the kindergartners. You land a couple well-timed kicks, and then you got a chance. But I think both are tough.
And if one of them is messing up my rhythm, it's just like grab them by the head, because I can definitely palm a fucking skull of a kindergartner and just
mush it a little
Crush 'em.
bit. Yeah,
You probably just crush them, dude. They probably still got that soft skull.
Just
like,
mush 'em.
like I'm
Just
taking
mush 'em.
off a bottle cap or something, just
yeah. And make that fizzy sound too when you open them.
fuck.
All the brain matter. Smells kind of like stevia.
God,
Oh yeah.
People are gonna think we're psychopaths.
No.
Yeah, but I'm not killing Grampy and Grandpa.
No, I can't.
I'm not
I don't
killing,
think I
I'm
could.
not killing Mima and Boo Boo.
I never met either of my grandpa.
Really?
Yeah, they both died of heart attacks.
Oh,
Bummer.
Yeah.
Yep, runs in the family. Soon I'll be out.
I want to lay off the snow beef.
Well, I like snow beef too much to stop.
Watch those triglycerides.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting like my numbers ran.
I got them ran recently so I could get my ADHD meds, and my cholesterol was a little bit high.
Yeah, they're trying to
crazy.
sell
I
you on
bet
more meds.
I bet there's so many fucked up
That's an
indicators on my
objective
numbers,
number
man.
that comes from blood being run, dude. Okay. Doesn't sound like Tucker just believes in anything medical.
Nah, it's all a scam, dude.
Yeah, my shit's all fucked up. I'm just like holding off on getting my numbers done so I don't have to deal with it yet.
Yeah.
But I know I'm
It's
going to
not
pay the
real
price.
until
It's not real until
you
it
see
is.
it. Yeah.
Exactly. Just keep kicking that can down the road.
Tucker, what's the next one?
Would you rather be able to pay $1 to make any person find you attractive, or receive $1 every time a person finds you unattractive?
I'd be rich there, and I'm rich now anyway, so who cares?
What was the first one?
Would you rather be able to pay $1 to make any person find you attractive?
No, that's very surface level. It's very surface level. All you need is one person anyways. Like, come on. All you single folk out there, it's like, come on. You just need to get lucky once.
He's talking to you, Ted.
I mean, that's a good deal. That's a good deal,
but
that's cheap.
if it, I don't know.
I might not
I
even
don't
need to
know.
use it,
You might not even need to use, and honestly, you probably don't want to use it on your lifelong partner. You want them to love you for you, not your attractiveness, right?
True.
You're thinking to one person. Think. You just kind of slip everybody in like your class $1. If everybody in the class thinks you're attractive, like it's gonna be real easy being in that class. Like everyone's gonna
pretty
just love whatever you're
privileged.
saying. Pretty
privileged.
Like you're not
You get
using it for your
arrested,
love life. You're just using it for like everyday interactions. Nobody's pissed at some hot person.
If you're super fucking ugly, you can go viral on TikTok for just staring into the camera, right? Because people feel bad, right? They'll like, you get like, some of the people I know have the most fucked up TikTok feeds. It's just like really disabled, disfigured people, just like doing shit, like dancing on camera, and it's like sped up, and you kind of get upset.
Yeah.
All you have to do is just be really ugly.
Yeah.
And then once you get the money, then women will find you attractive anyways because they're women,
Okay.
Zinger. So you win anyways and you're rich.
I'm going for the $1 to make someone think I'm attractive proud, I think, personally. Though.
Everybody already
why?
thinks you're attractive, Ted.
Well, yeah.
You're literally famous because of it.
You can literally just be attractive. Like,
don't do that. Don't do that. That's
It's
like
a
saying
backhanded compliment.
that's like saying that like, people only like I don't fucking know, some famous actress because she's got a good rack.
Yeah, that is.
I can name like 5 of those.
You don't think that they're good actors?
That's not why people are talking.
I mean, yeah, sure, but in terms of getting
I really
hired
like
and
Sydney
getting
Sweeney's
casted,
performance.
It was stunning. The dedication she had to the role. She was so in character.
She really fit into that character.
I couldn't even tell you what character she plays, but I know who she is, and I think that says probably everything. And
All right, I'm still taking the $1 to pay someone to think me attractive.
Surface level, man. Surface level.
And I'm giving it to Schlatt. He's gonna.
I already think you're attractive,
blush
man.
every time he gets on the podcast with me.
But I'm not a gay guy, so I don't. I
don't think that really distinguishes.
Schlatt does blush every time because I always tell him he looks good today.
Yeah. All right, Tucker. What's the next one?
Would you rather be stuck on an island for eternity all on your own or with someone you hate?
Enemies to lovers, dude. Enemies to lovers.
Enemies to lovers.
You
So can
enemies.
you change your mind about this person, or are you doomed to hate them?
Like, yeah, you're picking like person who's at the bottom of your tier list right now.
But it can change.
Anything can change.
I think even if it
Enemies
can't
to lovers,
change,
dude.
I would still pick someone I hate because hatred is a great motivator.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
We both build competing camps on this island.
I can't let this motherfucker get ahead of me. I hate that motherfucker.
You could kill them and get away with it.
That's true, but then it'd be like the first scenario where you're lonely anyways. I mean, I'd
Yeah.
rather have someone else. I'd rather know someone else is there and me want to actively beat them.
Yeah.
You know?
So you would choose that option, Tucker, so you could just kill someone?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that
Kill!
if you really hate somebody,
Kill!
you could take them with you just to like kill them and feast on their bones. Like that's an option too.
Fuck the
Yeah,
meat.
that's a-
bones is
no,
it's just because Tucker's a bone guy. Listen, he got
bones
a
are the
taste of
money,
bone
dude.
marrow one time, and he couldn't stop thinking
Oh,
about
bone
it.
marrow's great.
Yeah.
Bone marrow's
Where was
great.
it? What's the place? Yamashiro.
Yamashiro, yeah.
Up on the hill.
Yamashiro's got the bone marrow. Bowie's got bone marrow now too.
They do.
Ooh.
They do.
Yeah, they do. But it doesn't hold up to the flight. I'll just say it.
I mean, I don't think that they were.
I mean, what's the cost though? What's the cost to taste ratio?
Well, I don't look at the price anymore. And Boa is not even good if you're paying anyway. So
Yeah.
you got to go to Boa on someone else's dime. That's when it's good.
I
Yeah,
like
I
taking
always
people
have.
to Boa. I like treating people to Boa. That's where the love comes for me. It's bringing people to some place that has a
It's very
nostalgic
sweet.
part of my.
It's a very nice virtue signal, Ted. Very nice. You're a very great person.
reframing that as
Jesus.
it's not like it's a
Can't
lie.
stand
It's something
these-
I've done.
I can't. LA just changes people, bro. It makes them into real devious, real manipulative people.
Wow.
Ted's only gotten more generous since he moved to LA.
Oh,
He was kind of a
he's
frugal
also gotten
guy
way
in high
more
school.
rich too.
I think I bought
Yeah.
more than my share of slices of pizza for the
You
group.
probably
But Ted is-
worked more shifts than I did at Staples. Is
Oh,
probably
I was
why.
a slave to the staple, dude. I was in there on Sundays.
yeah.
Yeah, but no, Ted's incredibly generous now. Something about that Hollywood sign.
That's nice.
I
man.
look at it and I'm like,
I'm glad.
I'm gonna buy a Tucker a pizza. I'll buy a Tucker Warhammer. Space Marine 2, so
Oh yeah, the viewers want that game. Want to stream it with me?
TwitchCon's this weekend, but I'll let you know. I'm
you're going to
interested. I'm
TwitchCon?
interested. I am going to TwitchCon. I'm going on a Point Crow show. He's got a show going on. It'll be
I
fun.
hate going on shows. I don't like
It'll
shows.
be fun. I'll tell you what though. After VidCon, and we'll see how TwitchCon goes. But I am getting a little bit. Unless maybe it was because I didn't have anything to do as much to do at VidCon, but I'm getting a little bit turned off from the conventions these days.
Yeah.
I've been to a lot of them every year, and it's like I don't know, what am I doing? Is
Ted,
this?
that urge is going to grow in you to return to the East Coast with a lot
I don't
of
know if
land,
those two things are related.
to hear those morning doves.
I do love morning doves. Dude, I do love I like the sound of a morning dove.
Those are at your place, Ted. I see those every time at your apartment. Every
Mine?
time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. Maybe I need to wake up earlier or something, or maybe it's just
You probably
the
do
sound
need
of traffic. I've
Probably do need to wake
had
up
to
early.
manufacture ambient sound. I put a wind chime that sounds the closest to Sounds the closest to the one that I grew up with. I actually have. I wonder if this will play on the pod here. Wait. Okay, you ready?
Wow. I don't hear it. I don't hear it.
Hear that?
It's your voice.
You have
your noise cancellation.
It's Discord. You have your Discord settings.
It's Discord.
Defaulted or something.
I
It's
changed
okay.
the
It's
Discord
okay. I
settings.
imagine it's very nice.
It is really nice. And I'm
I'm
upset.
nostalgic over the wooden wind chimes from SDMP. I want to get a wooden wind
those
chime.
are good on there.
Those were good.
Those were good.
Right? They were
That was
good.
probably my favorite mod.
That was like
Yeah.
this year, though.
Yeah,
how,
it's so easy too.
Yeah.
how are you nostalgic? That was this year, though.
Yeah, but I can look back fondly.
Every time I stream, people are like, they'll be in my chat. They'll be like, "Do you think Schlatt is going to play SDMP?" I'm like, "Probably not. Probably not."
No, I'm probabably not going to do that again.
They ask me every.
sorry, guys.
I get that question probably 3 times a stream.
And you'll keep getting it.
Yeah, for probably indefinitely.
And a rite of passage of a small streamer is that someone, sort of socially unaware people, will be like, "I'm actually leaving to go to somebody else's stream. I'll see you later."
Sorry,
Like, I'm
Tucker.
actually
Ted just
leaving
went
to go
live.
watch Schlatt right now.
Oh no, I
See you
remember
later.
one time Schlatt did go live during the first SCMP, and I lost like a third of my viewers. I was like, "Oh, great."
Oh fuck.
Do you have
Great.
anyone in your
Sorry,
chat
man.
being like, "Going to watch Schlatt now"? It's like you don't need a.
Or yeah, they try and like alert the rest of the chat. Guys, Schlatt just went live.
I have seen those people. I'm like, "Oh, thanks,
Yeah.
thanks."
Yeah,
rough.
it's like probably the most like socially unaware behavior I've ever seen. Where it's just like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I'm actually leaving you for someone else." Because
It's like being at a party and being like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go to
I'm
their
going to
party. Hey,
another
everybody, I'm going to their party. Just letting the group know I'm
Yeah.
going over there." And it's like,
"Yeah, I'm going to Jessica's party, guys. By the way, thanks for having me, Tom." See ya.
And a good chance is a couple of them will be like, "Yeah, I'm actually gonna go too. I like that.
Yeah.
I like the sound of that."
yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, it's a weird thing.
One more would you rather. Let's go.
Would you rather have telekinesis, but it is only
That.
No. Would you rather have telekinesis, but it is only half as strong as your normal strength, and your body still feels like you're physically lifting the objects, so that your muscles still get fatigued, or when lifting or moving objects that they weigh half as much, so it's basically like you normally, but you're
Double
twice as
strength.
strong. Yeah.
Yeah. I think telekinesis is a clear winner here. I mean, how many times have you been on the couch or something and the remote's 2 feet away, but like the cat's laying on you and you don't want to disturb him? So you're like, oh, let me just float it over because you can pick up the remote, right?
But it'd also be
You
the
barely
feeling
feel
of
anything.
getting up. You'd have to like,
The feeling of getting up.
I don't know.
So the two options
Yeah.
here, the two options here are basically telekinesis that
With
can be
fatigue.
improved by going to the gym, or
Yes.
yeah,
super
double
strength.
strength, double strength.
Double strength.
Some
And,
might call
you
it
know,
super strength.
Well, it depends how strong
call
you
that
are.
better strength.
Again, you can fix it by going to the gym. You would get twice the gains at the gym.
Yeah, I
basically.
am double strength that I used to be.
Tucker, imagine if I was twice as strong as I normally am. I had twice the leverage.
You're a
as
strong
you
guy,
call it.
though. You're already a strong guy. So for
So if I
you,
was
that would be
twice-
super. You'd be a super.
I don't see this as like a useful day-to-day thing. Telekinesis, there's plenty of times in each day where I'm like, I gotta go do something, you know? I gotta go get something. Just fucking bring it over to you with your mind, bro.
I think this is Schlatt saying that if he worked, he could be double strength.
No,
Like,
listen.
Schlatt could
Bro,
realistically be
listen.
double strength he is right now if he worked out. So he's like, I could already do that. That's a real possibility. So I'll take the telekinesis.
Hey, listen, dude. There's something I know. If you have something that's genuinely useful about you, people are going to ask so much more of you. Oh, Ted has super strength. Let's get him to help with our move. Can you imagine? Fuck. Yeah, you're gonna become.
Well,
you're gonna become like
it's
the IT guy of the family. Can you help me set up my iCloud?
It's
Fuck
double
that,
strength.
dude.
It's double strength. In Ted's case, that is super strength. If you had double
Gotta
strength,
make it clear.
Schlatt,
He's
I don't know if it would be super. You wouldn't be super.
I probably wouldn't be super.
You know, you'd just be jacked Schlatt.
it would be Jack.
But that's
Schlatt.
already attainable, you know?
Yeah.
True.
Double strength.
Yeah, that is
Ted's
true.
already jacked. So double strength Ted is super.
So basically, I could get like the level of ripped that is like not egregious to look at and strange, but I would be as strong as those fuckers you see pulling the fucking,
Ben in the
buoy
bar
from the ocean, or like they're like the fucking strongman tournaments they'll take some like it'll be like a fucking anchor from a ship from the 1820s, and they'll be like, pull this across the fucking floor or something.
But how many times a year are you gonna have to? Is that gonna be useful to you? Fucking once, twice when you move?
Yeah.
Like it's not a useful daily thing. Telekinesis, you can move shit with your mind, bro.
Yeah.
With your mind.
Don't get me wrong. I would definitely start fighting more if I got that strong. Like I'd be roid brain.
Dude, my beer
Without
bottle
any
right now
void.
would be.
Wow. Yeah.
I just took a sip right there. You like that?
Yeah, dude. I would.
Do you feel exhausted though?
Yeah, I like
There it
that.
is again.
Yeah, you could.
Hold on, I'm gonna kill it. Done.
I would do that, and I'd be so good at basketball. I would just be swishing every time. People would be like, "How is he even doing that?" It'd be great.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, you'd be like
There you
faking
go.
it.
Tucker was trying to make a rule there. You were trying to say
No,
that's
sorry,
not
I
allowed.
was confused. I wasn't
Any
tracking.
ball-based game,
That's true.
I'm gonna win.
And
Can
you can
you use
exploit
it on
that to make a
yourself?
lot of money.
You'd have to fuck it up every once in a while though, just so people don't catch
Here's
on.
a question I have for you: can I use my telekinesis on myself?
Ted, that's gross.
Gross. Real gross.
Wait,
I mean, yeah, obviously,
wait.
but
Gross.
gross.
No, but I mean, like, if I wanted to jump a little higher, I could be like,
Oh.
it's just, it just is like 150% more effort to do.
Yeah, that sounds
It's like a little
inefficient.
boost.
That sounds
It's like
inefficient.
It's like nitrous or something,
Because I feel like if you jump at max power, that's already exhausting. That's kind of,
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, then you're just hurting your muscles.
Yeah.
no jumping.
I'll do telekinesis, but I'll do it in my shoes.
That doesn't make any sense.
I think the physics still have to apply.
Yeah. The physics, dude, we're not breaking any laws of physics here.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's where we go.
That'd be silly.
I'm a law-abiding citizen.
Gravitationally? Oh, Ted. The other day you said, Ted says to me on the boat the other day, he says, like, what do you think the rules are out here or something like that? And I was like, what? Like, there are none. It's 3 miles. It's not 200. It's 3.
Three off the coast.
I thought it was
200. No, the country.
Is that airspace?
They can't fish over there past 200.
200 is you have rights to all of the resources.
Oh,
So all the
okay.
fish and oil and everything like that.
Yeah, I was
But-
surprised at first there because I was 90% sure that there was some 200 miles.
Yeah,
was
that's for the
related to
resource. That's why in the South China Sea, it's very complicated. There's a lot of countries all kind of overlapping that 200.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And China's kind of just
Yeah.
like, that's ours. The whole,
Right.
we're the 200.
3 miles? That's all it takes to get in international waters?
I think so, yeah.
I could shoot a guy. It would not take me that long to get 3 miles out.
Yeah, but I think the country could still prosecute you.
They'll figure that one out.
Yeah.
They could still grab you?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the U.S. kind of grabs
Yeah.
anybody anyway.
The U.S. they'll extradite you or something. I don't know.
From the
The U.S.
water?
loves
We will
doing
find
that
you.
shit. Yeah. You'll do it to yourself. You'll go right back to the U.S.
Maybe.
And you're a notable
And they'll get
guy,
you.
too.
You're very notable.
I mean, I'm not
That
going to
would-
shoot someone.
You don't even have a gun.
But what if I have to?
Well, then it would be
What if,
self-defense,
what if I
wouldn't it?
gotta?
Then it would be self-defense. Then you could plead. Yeah.
Well,
you
not in,
could make a
in
case for
California.
yourself in
They'd
court.
probably still extradite
No, but
you.
like, what if they were not doing what I wanted them to? Like, I gotta.
Okay.
You're not doing what I'm saying, man.
I had a thought. I had a very dark thought recently.
Okay.
Yes, we're famous now, Ted, but we could be even more famous and wind up in the history books if we did something heinous, because then it would be famous heinous. Like, imagine we committed a terrible, terrible crime and probably killed a lot of people. Then people would be talking about that shit way longer.
Here's what I'll tell you.
God.
I feel like people have had that thought, but like you gotta. If we're talking history book stuff, like we gotta. What's your numbers here? Like, what, you run the numbers on this? You running the numbers on this?
I'm not running any numbers. No, I don't like running numbers because then it makes it real.
No, I mean like you gotta get at least more than like 50. Okay.
1,000 people.
Yeah. If you want
or just one really famous one.
One really famous one.
All you need is one. JFK.
I know who I'm going to kill to get in the history books.
Who are you going to kill?
I'm going to slaughter Mudang.
Mudang?
I'm going to slaughter Mudang.
Who's
Mudang?
Who's Mudang?
Mudang. 2 words. Mudang.
Who's Mudang? Mudang?
How could you?
What is that?
It's a baby hippo. It's a pygmy hippo.
A fucking hippo has a Wikipedia page and I don't?
That's going to put me in the history books, dude. I'm going to kill
I do not have a Wikipedia page. I Google it every day.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Well, there it is.
Do I have one? Oh, no, that's bullshit.
That's
bullshit.
Yeah.
I redirect to OTK. Get the fuck out of here.
No, but if I wanted to get in the history books, I would assassinate Mudang.
That's fucked up of you, dude.
Whoever has pull, who's watching this, needs to make Schlatt an official wiki page.
Yeah, and me too.
I feel like I'm
still waiting on that as well.
Not yet.
You'll get there.
What the hell?
Let me get started.
You'll get there
you know what's funny? I'm on the Ithaca College page of notable alumni, but my name is the only name that's red. It doesn't link to anything.
Ooh, shit.
But that's kind of ridiculous because you have a lot of links that you could put there.
Yeah, I've got plenty of stuff.
You got a lot of links.
Yeah, that was rude. Not yet. That was so rude, Tucker. That was mean.
I just wanted a little time, if you both had,
Yeah, we're not making fun of Ted anymore, Tucker.
Yeah.
I've
been buttering up Ted all episode.
Right up until the point you said I didn't deserve a Wikipedia page. That was pretty bad.
Okay, but no one, like one out of every billion people deserves a Wikipedia page.
Okay, wait.
That's
7
only 8
people?
pages.
8 people?
Ted, we're on 8 now, I think.
I've only seen a couple.
Is a people? You've only seen a couple people?
I'm gonna go, guys. I'm gonna go. I gotta go.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Chuckle.
I'm putting out a call to action. Someone better fucking assassinate that hippo.
And Chucklers, get us our Wikipedia pages. Come on.
I'd love a wiki.
Let's go to work. Let's get some editors in there.
Yeah.
Come on. We're notable, I think.
Enough.
I've donated to Wikipedia like 20 separate times in my life.
Yeah, I've donated to Wikipedia too, and they are really good at begging.
I have a personal rule that every time Wikipedia asks me, I do the minimum.
Yeah.
Because I love what they do.
Yeah.
I would never donate to Wikipedia until I get a page.
It's either Schlatt's only donating to Wikipedia if he gets a page, or if that motherfucker Mudang drops dead. See you next time.
That's good. Bye, guys.